Oh boy, things are heating up for Ethereum right now. We have whales absolutely pumping money into the market, even though we had a recent drop like this. At the same time, we're seeing divergence from the trend exhaustion, and all of this is going to lead to some huge volatility in the crypto market. In this video, I'm going to go over what I'm seeing and where I think Ethereum's going next. Stay tuned because this is going to be a pretty complicated one. Let's get started. Here we are on the Trade Confident website. I'm going to take you over to the Ethereum metrics here, and the first metric we're taking a look at is the Ethereum Emotional Index. We are about to drop into anxious territory. What this tells me is that we do have a little bit of room to move down, even if it's just a little bit, before we drop into anxious or even fearful, where we traditionally see moves back up in the market. Next up is Ethereum Volatility Breakout Detector. Of course, we are seeing more volatility in the market as we saw this spike upwards and back down. The only question is, where is Ethereum heading next? And to find out, we're going to have to look at the Ethereum Whale Smart Money metric. Now, there is a ton of long trade sentiment in the market for Ethereum amongst whales. This is shown by orange bars to the upside, and this is actually above the 600 value, which typically will see some amounts of moves up soon. So this right here is conflicting with the Ethereum breakout, or I'm sorry, the Ethereum Emotional Index here, showing that we are more likely to move up. Next up is the Ethereum support and resistance level. There's an insane amount of structure support right in the $1,700 area, starting at 1,785, going all the way down to 1,714 here. This whole area has just so much structure support, and it's not really until we hit structure resistance at $2,020 that we're really seeing anything in the way of an upward movement. So this insane amount of support with just very little resistance right here, this feels really bullish to me. It's going to be a lot harder to break down below this. Next up is the Ethereum long versus short trades, and we are still seeing long trades enter the market way above short trades here. And even if we get a little bit of a drop in the short term, Ethereum is bullish long term. So that makes me pretty happy to see. And last but not least is the Ethereum daily trade scanner. As we see this price drop right here, I'm hoping to see a buy signal. This would, of course, signal the next move up in Ethereum. Now, if you want to get access to all of these metrics, they're going to be really important moving forward. You can grab our membership at the links in the description down below. It's just going to be this first link right here. It'll take you to our homepage. Just go and click subscribe up here. Fill out your information, and you're going to want to grab the full access for $59 a month. Just click choose right here and you'll get access to all these benefits. And with that, I want to check out the live charts. Here we are looking at Ethereum at USD on the 1-day time frame. We see an orange box right here. This is showing the current consolidation level. It has been almost 2 weeks here, almost 2 weeks of basically sideways movement within this range. Now, what we haven't seen in this box is this massive rise in the price versus whale money flow. We are currently at a value of about 66, 67 right here. Most often this will be an indication of a move down. This will show overbought for whales. However, there's been very little price movement, and the trend exhaustion has actually dropped into its bottom red territory. These are significantly conflicting signals. In fact, we can actually call this divergence because the price is dropping while whale money is moving into the market. Most often when we see that, especially with the trend exhaustion low, we should see a pretty sharp move to the upside. Another thing we can do is look at a lower time frame like the 4-hour. On the 4-hour time frame, let me make this a little prettier. Boom. On the 4-hour time frame, we're seeing price versus whale money flow is super low. Trend exhaustion is super low as well. And we didn't get a buy signal here, but most often we will. However, as we hit this structure support at $1,785, this is where we saw a move up. And personally, as long as on the 4-hour time frame here, we're seeing whale money move into the market, I expect to see the price continue moving up as well. Back to the 1-day time frame here. We're also seeing a falling wedge pattern. Most often this will break out to the upside, especially because we started in an uptrend. A falling wedge is most often a bullish continuation pattern. So as this price moves up, I think we could honestly be bouncing off structure support at $1,785. And if not, a drop to $1,714 would not be shocking. Now, if you remember, there's just an insane amount of structure support levels in this area right here. As we saw on the support and resistance metric, there is just so much more support here than there is resistance, and because of that, it'll be much harder to break to the downside than it will be to the upside. That right there is another reason I'm leaning more to the bullish side. I know there's a lot of conflicting information here. It's a very tough call. I'll be honest with you. It is a very tough call. However, I think a move up is more likely. The main structure resistance we're looking at is at $1,873 to top out this range. That is the first structure resistance that we need to break, and we could honestly see the price intersect right at this area where the resistance on the falling wedge pattern meets this horizontal resistance. I think right there could be the point that we really begin to possibly look at a breakout for Ethereum. And again, if you saw my previous Ethereum video, my target after that will be around $2,020 right at the top right here, where we saw a sell signal. Right here, $2,020 will be my target after a breakout, but we will need to test $1,873 first. I think it's possible, again, because whale money is sharply moving into the market without much price movement, while the trend exhaustion is in the bottom red section. Most often this will show bullish divergence and could result in a pretty quick move up. From the current price to that $1,800 range is about a 4% move, and to the $2,020 range, this is going to be a 12% move up. Absolutely insane moves coming for Ethereum. The pressure is building, and I think some volatility is due in the market soon. Now, these indicators are absolutely crushing it. We actually talked to a bunch of our traders live yesterday, and a large number of them said they were having great success. Every single person that is using these indicators to trade Riot is actually making profit using these indicators, and they're trading on the 15-minute time frame. That is a high-risk time frame. It is very exciting to see that. So if you want to grab these indicators that are helping our members make tons and tons of profit, you can find the indicators at the links in the description down below. Go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the indicators will be the second link. Go ahead and click that. From there, just click I want this right here, fill out your information, click pay, and it'll offer you the TC top and bottom finder for $400 off. Just go ahead and click add to cart. You'll get that full $400 off all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators for $748. Make sure your information is correct. Go ahead and click pay, and you are good to go. Once you have the indicators, again, just look for a bounce from this structure support up to around this intersection at $1,873. And from there, you're going to want to look to see if price versus while money flow is low, trend exhaustion is low. While we're testing that structure resistance, this is likely going to see a breakout to the upside. So with that, thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I will see you in the next video.